Boa tarde, Brasil. Estamos de volta. Boa tarde, Brasil. Estamos de volta. Quem disse que a gente não ia retornar hoje, hein? Então aí, bicho. Vamos continuando essa aventura maravilhosa. Acorda Alan 2. Esse jogo é extremamente pesado, não é mesmo? Cara, olha aí. Estamos jogando em 1080p. Tudo no médio aqui, a qualidade de dimensão global. Caralho, mano. Muita coisa no alto, muita coisa no médio. Vamos lá. Você que não acompanhou as partes anteriores, se vire, tá tudo aí. Assista. Esquema. Você que não acompanhou, busque conhecimento. Tá tudo no canal aqui. Também está no canal do YouTube, Orthovasky. Procure. Tamo indo, vamos que vamos. Né? Paramos aqui, né? Demos uma paradola aqui e aqui a gente vai continuando, né? Só que eu não lembro de onde que eu vim. Será que é pra cá que a gente tem que ir? Provavelmente sim, né? Ó. Doideira, hein? Bacana que assim, ó, onde é o limite do jogo, né? Fica essas névoas aí meio bizarras. Mas aqui eu já passei. Voltem. Eu só deu a volta, né? E aqui eu já tinha passado. Vai. Deu a volta não, a gente deu a volta. Salve, Guilherme, e aí? Saúde! Aos inteligentes. Caramba, Guilherme, aqui a gente já tinha passado, hein? Ah, tá, não, dá pra ir por aqui, ó. Gente, vai acompanhar tudo hoje? Aí sim, hein? Cara, pera aí, agora... Tô achando um pouco estranho aqui, viu, Guilherme? Perdido, confesso que eu tô perdido. Não sei pra onde tem que ir. Porra. Doideira, hein? a gente vai, hein?
This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story. I had to be at the scene, to see and understand it, in order to change it.
Pera aí, aqui. Quando eu desabar, ver se muda alguma coisa aqui, né?
I was making my way deeper into the story. I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel. The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible.
Caraca, que doidura, hein? Doidura. Mudou alguma coisa? Qual, né? Qual?
The story was affecting the scene.
Continuando o vale aqui, ó. É igual, né? Mudou, hein?
The drifters had scrawled their symbol on the wall. A secret for those in the know.
Já estão pensando tudo aqui, né?
This thread fit the scene.
Daqui a gente já veio, né? Sim. Atores da top. Corre, Alan, corre! Porra! Corre! Porra, corre! Vai, cadê isso aí? Corre, Alan!
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone. The tunnel was open now. I could get through.
Que loucura, hein? The tunnel was open. Mano, do nada. Loucura, hein? Porra, é foda.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
Loucura.
Word is your research can help me, ma'am.
É muita coisinha pra
What do you
ficar
know?
vendo, hein?
There's more than one urban legend about the cult of the word.
It's bad luck to be on this
The new story beat fit the story perfectly.
Vamos lá, vamos lá.
The tunnel was open now. I could get through.
Torchbearers painted the tree there. The tree of knowledge. The tree of life with its roots reaching down to hell. It could have been a Christmas tree for all the good it did him.
Loucura, hein, velho? Agora, salve, Diegão. Tamo junto, meu querido. Opa.
The
Tamo
story
junto.
thread felt right here.
Estarei na sua live também, meu querido. Tamo junto. Mas o túnel só ficou aberto. Foda que o outro, né? A gente tem uma chance de morrer muito grande, né? Vamos lá. Morre, Alan.
The dark presence.
Amigo.
I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
Loucura, hein? Ceta. Meu, que doideira, velho.
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
Loucura, hein? Olha.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
Doideira, hein? Fim da parte aí, ó. Fim de parte. Que loucura, bicho.
Zé da Manga.
Que loucura, hein, Guilhermes? Porra. Aqui, ó. Olha aí, você. Dormindo aí, ó. Mapa, né? É. Tá certo então, né?
Who is
Comentário
writing
aí.
who? Who is writing this poem? Me? No.
Comentário desnecessário, hein, Guilhermes? Assista as lutas baixas, aí você vai entender. Sacanagem.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it.
A gente tá jogando com Alan Wake agora, né? E ele tá contando o que aconteceu
The
com ele.
violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless
Porque assim, ó,
existence.
você joga com dois personagens, né?
Regression to something
Com
you
a
had
Saga
managed to
e com
forget.
ele. Só que é como
Mark
se ela
me,
já tivesse ela tivesse no
taking you
mundo
for
real.
a
E
ride.
o Alan, ele ainda tá
Making
preso
you crazy.
nesse mundo aí. Só que enquanto ele vai escrevendo a história, vai contando o que tá acontecendo no mundo real e o que ele tá passando também. Entendeu? Olha que jogo bonito. Queria pegar espingarda, hein, mano. Só tô com esse 38 velho aqui. Caceta, mano. Voltamos pro metrô, hein? Leque. Falta pegar a espingarda, né? Mas ele tá no mundo da fantasia. Então, ele tá preso num mundo obscuro, entendeu? Porque ele tá preso nesse mundo que é o mundo do primeiro jogo. E ele ficou preso pra ele poder salvar a mulher dele. Entendeu?
The station had changed.
É o Dark
I was
Place aqui,
closer
ó.
now.
Porque, tipo assim, ó, esse mundo que ele tá aí é um mundo que é o The Dark Place, né? Que é esse mundo aqui que tá escrito aqui, ó. É um lugar obscuro que foi feito por um outro cara que se explica no primeiro jogo. Só que assim, a esposa dele morreu, né? No primeiro jogo a esposa dele sumiu. Só que ele acaba descobrindo no primeiro jogo que ele tem que entrar nesse mundo para salvar a esposa dele. Mas que essa história desse mundo estava sendo contada por outro cara e ele tem que dar final à história. Daí no final do primeiro jogo você escreve lá na sua maquininha que é esse mundo aqui, ó. Entendeu? Que é esse lugar que ele tá, aqui. Ele escreve lá e fala assim, salva minha esposa e me deixa aqui. Aí ele fica preso naquele mundo e a esposa dele sai. E agora ele tá passando a parte dele aqui pra gente ver o que que tá acontecendo, pra explicar o que tá passando lá com a Saga Anderson também, que tá morrendo um monte de gente e tudo mais. Consigo sair assim?
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape. The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Atende o telefone aqui, ó. É confuso mesmo, Guilherme.
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did. I...
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will...
Wait, hello?
Vamos lá, né? Tem que ir nessa Parliament Tower agora. Inferno, porra.
Writer. Maybe he was a victim.
Vendo, ó? Aí, tipo, quando você ativa essas visões, é o Casey, que é um personagem que ele criou na história dele, vai aparecendo nesses lugares, só que esse Casey, ele também é um agente do FBI do mundo real. Mind
The
blowing, velho.
cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Aí, ó, tá vendo? Ela tá nessa história, vamos ver. Lendo devagar, boa. Devagar e sempre, boa. Bonito o joguinho, ó. Carinho. Ó. É, se tivesse dublagem era perfeito, né? Mas não tem, pô. Aqui, ó. Aqui, ó. Nem dá pra mudar, né? Mas não tem, velho. Só tem tradução mesmo. Só tem legenda, né? Porra. Assombrado. Initiation
Alice's
3.
photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
É, Alice é a esposa dele. Será que ela tá aí, mano? Porra, ele ficou sumido 13 anos, velho. Dá pra
Alice,
você esperar ninguém 13 anos, né?
this is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her? This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
Aí é foda, né? Só 13 é foda. Olha essa plantinha, Guilherme, que bonita.
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
O cartão de memória. Ó, pensa nisso, hein? Video Art Doc. Focal Point. The Dark Place. Ela tá ligada, hein?
Alice's memory card.
71. Que doideira, hein? Olha a Alice, a atriz verdadeira.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block.
Eu bloqueio. Ele subiu pra
That
cima.
brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night.
6 anos atrás, hein?
Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me.
Doideira, hein?
Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art.
Que loucura, hein?
My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Olha aí.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Caralho, hein? Scratch é o doppelganger, né? Muito bom, né?
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
Por isso que o nome do cara é Scratch. Loucura, hein? Aí, agora eu acho que agora a gente voltou com o real, hein? É, aparentemente sim. Nice. Porque ele saiu do Dark Place, olha ele aí, ó.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Isso.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Doideira, hein?
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Eu acho que ela ajudou ele a sair porque ele conheceu ela e ela ajudou ele a escrever a história.
Much of it.
Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
Vamos lá, né?
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
Por que eles pegaram o
The
clicker?
writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake.
Aí.
Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Or vice versa.
That concludes our debate on whether pets.
He'd been on the trail of the writer forever. The writer he despised. Hemingway, Bukowski, Wake. I'll get you. I'll find you. I'll make you pay. You're in over your head. He descended into the tunnels, from the Dark City, into the ocean of darkness. Next stop, Caldera Street Station. Something, a presence, rumbled. Not a train. Shadows shifted on the platform. The writer's cult waited for him there. The cult of the word. A cultist leaned close. I carry his words close to my chest now. You're not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise. He'd be caught, murdered. They got him. They didn't get him. He was reborn out of hate. He was there, but he was risen. Sent to find the light switch up from the lake that was not the lake.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. This is all I have. Be careful with them.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon. Standing inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen...
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Tá aumentando, hein?
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true.
Tá vendo?
Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Nunca é um romance.
Keep trying.
Nah.
Caramba, é muita coisa.
Nightingale
menino.
goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
Right.
The cult of the tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
Informação, hein? Tem que ir pra Watery agora, hein?
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
A partir de agora você pode alternar entre as histórias de Alan e Saga pelo balde na sala de descanso do faxineiro. Fique à vontade para jogar como quiser. Legal. Balde. Olha que loucura, mano. negócio aqui, mano. Vamos lá, né? Não, com a Saga, porque eu fui bastante com Alan.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them up. I remember writing an endless amount of pages, but when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
I'm the only one who understands the forces behind it.
How this works. You're a civilian, and we don't do ride-alongs.
E lá.
Hello, and welcome to Copy World, voted Washington's best copy-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages, just like our coffee. So, take a sip of our
I can't force it open.
coffee and let the adventure begin.
Doideira, vamos lá. Olha que bonito, hein? Esse daqui é o poder do Ray Tracing.
I swear I brought my full kit along. Jules?
Right, well, that's our
Didn't
time.
forget to pack the
We'll be
EMF
right back
in your
after this next.
O jogo tá extremamente bonito, hein? Pô, eu não aprimorei nada aqui, né, velho? Não dá, né? Não tá bastante. Uma merda.
Hello.
Pegar meu carro e vamos para o Waterbury, né? Não, né?
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Não, tá não.
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? Must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
They're taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the salt shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
Doideira, hein?
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery. I should ask around.
Moça local, return 3 aí, ó. Dá uma bisoiada aqui.
The
né?
flooding is even worse here. More like underwatery. I'll have to tell Casey that one later.
Muito foda, hein?
Hey, what did you used to say your dream job was as a kid? I bet it wasn't dock worker.
I don't know about all that, but idle hands are the devil's playground. So, well, us fishing types appreciate it, bro.
Hey, where's the time gone? There's...
Watery's definitely quaint.
How's it going?
Oh, you rascal. What have you been up to this time around? There's only so many times I can keep fixing the same hole.
Isso é isso. Tem que ir dar aquela olhadola, entendeu? Revirar tudo. É só assim que você acha as coisas.
Enjoy your day.
E tem... Foi esquisito, parado.
Mom's family was
É
from
isso.
Sweden. I've always imagined it kind of like this. Saunas. Enjoying the sauna?
You bet. The steam is amazing on my creaky old joints. I'm just waiting for Ati to wrap up his show so we can crack open some beers.
I've read that taking a sauna is good for preventing dementia.
Yeah, and so is beer.
Ever heard of the cult of the tree?
The half-deer, half-man monsters? Oh, sure I've heard of them. They're the reason I can't risk taking walks in the forest anymore. If one of them shows up, how am I supposed to get away? I can't run with a bad hip. I'd be killed for sure. I could maybe use my crutches to defend myself. Do you think that'd work? You're the professional.
Probably smart just to stay in the sauna for now.
Cozinho aí, tanto quanto,
Hey,
né?
Sarah, a sauna doesn't fix what ails ya. You're a goner.
They'd also say silence is golden.
Whew. Hot.
Então, munição, falamos com o tiozinho ali que tá muito louco. Mas o ambiente tá bem bonito, hein, velho?
Hey, Saga! Over here!
Hey, Ilmo. How did your walk in the woods with Steven go?
Another satisfied customer. I just hope he remembers to write a good review on the webpage. Great to see you back in Watery, Saga.
Everyone in town missed you. Super nice to see you again, Saga.
They act like they've known me for years. This keeps happening. Are you familiar with the cult of the tree?
Yeah, we always thought it was an urban legend. Kids drawing creepy symbols to scare each other, but, now it's gotten pretty damn real, huh? It's terrible what happened. We're all in shock.
Well, we're looking into it. Hoping to get things back to normal soon.
We're all for that. As normal as it ever gets around here.
I need to find a specific trailer in town. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the owner of the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, me, can help you with that. It's good to have our funniest resident back.
Resident? I don't understand what you mean.
If this is your way of getting out of any outstanding bills, don't worry. They've been handled.
Caralho.
Must be hard coming back to where you and your little girl lived.
It's like they remember a different reality. Is the horror story messing with their memories? So what is Coffee World?
You mean you haven't seen our commercial for it? Coffee World is a smooth blend of rides, food, and fun. We even had a real moose. Until recently. Plus, right next to Coffee World is the workshop of our own Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club. We're busy building the floats for Deerfest. Don't go peeking, though. You know, we're saving the big reveal for Deerfest.
So...
Porém,
your commercials.
é uma coisa muito doida.
They're more than commercials, Saga. Our goal is to both entertain and educate local viewers about the fine products and services we provide. And, Yako here really comes alive in front of the camera. Really.
Fuck off. I'm just there for the free beer. Not sure what Ilmo's excuse is.
Hey, I'm writer, producer, co-lead, director. Do yourself a favor and, check them all out.
Profiling will give me the answers.
What's the point?
O profile desses caras aí, né?
Elmo thinks the cult is just an urban legend.
Urban Legend é o caralho.
Or does he?
There are things that go bump in the night. It's all true. It's all true. Sound the alarm, brother. Gather the troops, brother. Yako, the shadow of the forest is creeping closer.
They don't think it's an urban legend at all. They understand it's dangerous.
Eles sabem de algo.
Ilmo made it sound like I lived here. Does he really believe that?
Light, laughter, and love will guide you home. Saga and her daughter. Oh boy. Happy faces raise property value. Family comes first, Ilma. We take care of her trailer while she's gone. She's one of us, Yako. Her spare key is safe and sound.
The Koskela brothers have happy memories of me living here. This must be the story affecting them. I'll play along for now. I need the key to that trailer.
Hello, and welcome to Coffee World.
Sobre o trailer. Estamos fazendo, né?
All joking aside, yes, I would like to see my trailer. Do you have a spare set of keys?
Good for you. Yeah, I have a spare set. They're just over at Coffee World. I'd get them for you, but Yako and I have to head to Bright Falls. The spare keys are in the gift shop safe. I'll call ahead and have someone get them out for you. Oh, the road's flooded, but if you just follow this trail behind me, it'll lead you there.
Call the gift shop so they can give Saga a hand.
Yep.
Bizarro isso aí, tá? A gente deu volta, né? A maior parte aí das coisas. Não sei se a gente vai encontrar mais algum Pregnais aqui pra abrir, né? É o gift shop, né?
Mayor Seta will stand up for justice.
Well, they say being old is just a state of mind. I'd like to give them a piece of mind.
Okay then. Catchy tune.
Lateral.
Rest easy, buddy.
Olha o cara. Esse era o maluco que tava lá no...
Excuse me. Do you knock on? Hush. Artie's in the middle of a show. I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed.
Kaivon pohjalle ruumiskasaan. Tästä yöstä ei selviä kukaan. Synkäs huoneessaan kirjoittaen. Onkin houreistaan sinut säkeeseen. Kasvot piiloutuu veriverhontaan. On yötön yö, se sinut syö. Kuin painajainen hän luoksesi saapuu. Hänet verhot tuon varjojen kaapuun. Monta tarinaa hänestä kerrotaan. Häntä pakoon et pääse sä milloinkaan. Hän peilistä sua tuijottaa. Vai kasvot piiloutuu.
Consigo falar o cara tá cantando pra sempre?
Puukkohippaan tanssi pian vaihtuu.
Hello. Do you have a second?
Ah, long time and no see, Miss Anderson.
Thor and Odin are not here. They are old tricksters always sneaking off.
Sorry, no, I wanted to ask you about something else. Do you live around here?
I live in Bright Falls. You've seen me around. I am Mr. Blum. You call me Vladimir. I work at a nursing home. I take care of your old people. We are on day trip, music, sauna, the good times. I bring them here in the bus.
The elderly are very important. And it's a very nice bus. Thanks.
See you around.
Tem que ir pra Bright Falls. Que doideira, hein? Passando Coffee Words ali, ó. Vamos lá, né? Que bonito, hein? Tudo muito cinematográfico. Vamos. Vou fechar, eu tava aqui no Coffee World, né? Aqui é o Coffee World, né?
Yako, we're going to a cool guy's house to drink some brewskis. Are you coming? No, Ilmo. I'm very busy wearing a turtleneck and drinking wine. Like an asshole.
Não é aqui, velho.
I know what Yako needs.
See you around.
Ele era lá mesmo? Doideira, hein? Belíssimo jogo, hein, mano? Cara, é aqui do lado, pelo jeito, né? Eu só... Onde que é esse Coffee World? Caralho, eu tenho que dar toda essa volta aqui pra chegar lá, né? Cara, já passamos de uma hora, vamos salvar. Mais tarde provavelmente a gente volta, né? Pelo jeito o rolê vai ser longo. Vamos salvar aqui. Vamos salvar aqui, ó. Salvamento manual também. 5 horas, é isso, né? Caraca, jogo maravilhoso, tá? Valeu, Guilherme, por ter colado. Valeu, Diegão. Mais tarde, provavelmente a gente volta, né? Não sei. Vamos ver. Se pá, a gente volta, se não só amanhã. Tamo junto, rapaziada. Uma boa tarde, uma boa noite. Um beijo em seus respectivos sorrisos. E até mais tarde. Ou até amanhã, não sei.